My story is just like yours. Somebody said, oh, you'd be really good as a professional organizer. And I said, a what? And I said, a professional organizer. How many of you have the exact same story? Every time I stepped into something new, I grew, I became more of who I was really here to be. And so I chaired conference in 2010. When I'm looking for people I want to work with, I want people who are essence leaders. I want to work with people who are here to make it better. Most important is the notion that the leader needs to be in charge and know all the answers is dated and destructive. So remember, it makes it easier for you as a leader that you don't have to have that pressure on your shoulders. So when you're a volunteer and you're thinking about stepping up, know that you have a whole team of people to support you and come up with the best solution. So quickly, leadership lessons. No one is right all the time. We used to say management by walking around, but we do so much on the phone and on computers now, management by calling around, or leadership by emailing. It's all about listening, asking questions, and don't just be in your head. Go around and get that from other people. Always focus on the common goal. What is it we're trying to achieve? More judgment, less rules. The more rigid you make it, sometimes it's the harder to comply. So I'm a big advocate for it's better to beg for forgiveness and ask for permission. Yeah, I got that right. Beg forgiveness and ask permission. Because sometimes you just got to go with what you feel is right and hope that it turns out. And if not, oh well, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'll do it better next time. Because when you're a part of something like that, you own it, it's yours. You're like, oh, we made that together. And that just really seals that sense of belonging and makes you feel good about the work you're doing. And then when you feel good about the work you're doing, you feel good about your solution, there's no selling the change, there's no selling the new concept or working hard on the project, because we created it together, we all have buy-in. And even if it wasn't exactly what you thought about it and it turned out differently, you're excited about it because you were part of the process. So when you're working with a team, think about that flow chart. What's important to know, and you can write personal problem solving, sense of belonging, appreciation for a job well done. Focus on those 3 things, don't worry about the rest. That's going to really help you be an effective leader. And you say, but just so you know, what about good wages? But I do work because I need money, or so-and-so has that job because he needs benefits. Those are only motivators if you're in the very lowest of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. What happens if you take them away, they become demotivators, but it's been proven that people don't work harder because of those type of benefits. They do their job. It's that being part of a team and sense of belonging and appreciation that makes them work harder. When you're in the middle of conflict, that you look at what the why is. What is it that you're really going for? What is the end result you're seeking? And when you can stay focused on that, it's way easier to solve the conflict. And it talks about you want to not have black and white thinking and you want to be open to ideas. So we'll talk about that a little bit more. But when you always focus on the end result, it helps kind of take the ego out and help you do your job